Elsewhere, 2 Palestinians have been killed in the latest Israeli airstrikes on northern and eastern parts of the Gaza Strip. One of the victims was a farmer who was killed by drone strikes in Beit Lahia. At least 4 others have been injured in the Tuesday attacks. It came after an air raid that razed a TV station belonging to the Palestinian resistance movement Hamas on Monday. Hamas threatened harsh response against Israel. After the strike on the TV building, at least 6 Palestinians have been killed during the Israeli airstrikes in the past 24 hours. Palestinians have also fired rockets into Israel in retaliation for the airstrikes. They've left at least 2 Israelis, including a soldier, dead and several others injured. The UN chief has also urged both sides to exercise restraint. Radio host and political commentator Max Igan joins us now from Brisbane. Mr. Igan, share with us your thoughts on the recent spate of Israeli aggression against the people of Gaza amidst the humanitarian crisis that has been unfolding there for years now.
Well, again, it's part of Israel's ethnic cleansing program. It is hitting of a TV station. There's no real strategic reason to hit a TV station. But because they've labelled Hamas as a terrorist organisation and Hamas is the government of Gaza, they're able to strike anything they want and say, well, they're hitting Hamas terrorist infrastructure. This way they're able to target power stations, waterworks, public transport, TV stations, anything they want, basically. They've got this incredible sort of situation set up there where they can just blame Hamas for everything and say everything is Hamas infrastructure. And it's very, very difficult to get information out from Gaza Strip now. So with the loss of the TV station, it's going to become even harder to get information out from what's going on in Gaza. And it's just part of Israel's continual ethnic cleansing program. They label everybody in Gaza as a terrorist by default. Anybody they kill, it can be children by the wall, and they'll say, oh, it was terrorists by the wall. They just have to cook up whatever story they want, say they were planting a bomb, or they were holding a knife, or they were throwing a rock, or whatever they want to do. I mean, Israel seems to be able to get away with murder, and it has been getting away with murder for the last 70 years.
And the recent increase in violence against the Gaza Strip has also raised fears that probably Israel is propping up for another war against the besieged people of Gaza. What do you think about that?
Very, very likely they are, and people need to put that in perspective. There's never really been any war that Israel has waged against Gaza because it takes 2 armies to have a war. It takes 2 air forces to have a war. On one side, you've got one of the world's most powerful military machines. On the other side, you've got what is virtually a population of stone-throwing children. This is not a war. This is a genocide. It calls it a war because it looks better for the international community for them to do so. But it's never been a war with Gaza. It's just been a genocide and further ethnic cleansing on behalf of Israel, and not giving the Palestinian people any dignity at all, or any chance to fight back, or any chance to even have their voices heard.
Radio host and political commentator Max Igan joining us from Brisbane. Thank you.